Hey guys, I missed you guys a lot. Sorry I've been AFK for so long. My brother's spring break was the past 2 weeks. Every year as a family we fly over to Florida. My parents have a place there. No internet. It's on an island. Suckiest, electronic wise, not gonna happen. Now I'm in Utah, on my way back to California. Gonna start posting all the regular stuff again. Probably even more than the regular stuff because I gotta make it up to you guys. So here I am in Utah, guys. Hotel room, because tomorrow is the final spring regional, which is also the final regional in the U.S. It's here, Utah and Massachusetts. I think it's Massachusetts. Don't persecute me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, this video is about my personal tips for game day. You're going to a tournament, Pokemon tournament, any other tournament. These help me a lot. I hope they help you. It's what I try to do to keep calm and carry on, keep playing my best. I've been to a lot of regionals, so I've kind of gone through the motions. This is what has ended up helping me to keep from freaking out and making bad plays. Because, trust me, I was there. I still go there sometimes. Everyone does. Anyway, here are my tips. I think there's 5. Probably should have counted. Hope there's 5. I think there's 5. First, guys, God damn it, take deep breaths. This is like so big. Slow it down. You're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna get there. A lot of noise and people and like stuff. There's people like, oh, I'm the best, and like you'll overhear people like, oh, I just trained my team today, and other people are like, well, your EV spreads are terrible, and like, dude, don't listen to them. Like, just chill out. You picked up the game to have fun. You picked it up because it was fun, right? 99% of you guys, at least. That's why you got into Pokemon. It wasn't like, oh shit, I want to win a regional tournament in this game I don't know anything about. I guarantee most of you guys out there, an overwhelming majority, picked up Pokemon because it's a lot of fun. You ended up playing in game, built your team, beat your friends, now you want to beat other people. That's cool too. Remember, you're playing the game for fun. A lot of people go there, worry about their score, drop after they lose 2 because, oh, there's no hope I can make top cut or whatever. Like, play your matches because they're going to be fun, Just, you're there to have fun. And in order to remember that, you just got to really step back because you're going to get really, what's that word? Tied up, anxious. You're going to wait for the new pairings and you got to get your seat first. And take a deep breath. Enjoy the game that you've come to love. And, a game that you've loved so much that you actually showed up to an outside event to go play at. Think about that. That's amazing. You love the game, obviously. Just play it because it's fun. Who cares who your opponents are? Who cares about anything else? It's super easy to get carried away and stress yourself out. Deep breath. Stressing is an easy way to lose your head. Losing your head is an easy way to make bad plays. Bad plays lead to losing. So, in the end, this is really for your benefit. Step back. Play the game because you like it. You get paired up against someone tough. Look forward to that matchup because you're going to learn something. Go there to learn. Don't go there to automatically be the best. Nobody expects to be the best. Nobody goes there 100% expecting to win the whole regional. Like, there's so many factors that play into it. Who you get paired up against, luck. Every person who's ever won a regional got a lucky break. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If you didn't, then talk to me because I would be really impressed because I know when I've placed well, it's always because like, oh man, like thank God that one attack missed that one game, and because you're going to miss some of your attacks too. Like that's going to be someone else's lucky break. They might not be able to pull it around, but that hacks, like it goes both ways. It depends when you get that hacks. It really does because if you miss a really crucial attack, that's it. If you miss an attack that doesn't mean very much, that's a lucky break. You missed on an attack that didn't really mean that much, so that's good. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of luck to it. Go there, have fun. Next, don't get caught up in your score. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean it. You're gonna go. You're gonna like, oh man, I'm 1-1. What am I gonna do? Or I'm 5-0. I'm so awesome. And fastest way to not focus on what you should be focusing on, which is the battle at hand. When you sit down to go to a battle, that battle should be the only thing that matters. If you're thinking about anything else, you're dividing your attention and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. Focus up. Think about everything. Memorize your opponent's team. Think about who you can switch in. You really don't have that much time per turn. Focus on what he's going to play. And just play that one game. No matter if you're 0-6 or 6-0, that one game should mean the whole world to you at that point when you sit down to play with your opponent. Because otherwise, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. Next, play a team you're familiar with, guys. I always say this. I'm a big, oh man, I have to tell myself this all the time. I got here and I was like, oh man, I got a bad matchup against this, or like I'm not sure I can handle that this well. And sit down, like play what you know. Play what you know. It's gonna come back and it's gonna help you because knowing which Pokemon you have, their items, your speeds, your leads, synergy between switching, that's what wins games. All that stuff. Knowing how to handle a situation is what wins games. It's not the Pokemon you bring, it's handling the situation. Which Pokemon you bring does help. But look, guys, if you're familiar with a team, it's because you put your trust in that team enough to practice with it a lot. Think about that. You practice with that team a lot, that's why you're familiar with it. You obviously trust yourself. You put that team together, you liked it enough to play with it a lot. That's why you're familiar with it. Go ahead, play it. It probably deserves, you owe it to those Pokemon to go play them after they have, you practice with them for so many hours. Maybe one or two small changes, guys, if you really think something's really going to help. Still test it. Don't just go in with something blind, but try to play with something you're familiar with. It's really going to help you in the end. And at the very least, if it doesn't work out, at least you played something that you yourself were like familiar with and you knew that like you liked it, It's not going to be like, well, shit, I put Scissor on my team and I never used it before and I thought it would help and I got fire blasted and it died. Like, yeah, that's going to happen. Like, just play what you're familiar with. You'll at the very least, you'll regret it less. Big thing, guys. It's not the end of the world if, and this is a list, and this list could be extended into probably infinity, but if you lose a match, guys, not the end of the world. Everyone loses matches. Nobody's perfect. You have to lose matches. Even Ray Rizzo loses matches, and that dude's not only won Worlds 3 times, it's obviously not a fluke because he's won at least 2 regionals this season. That dude's crazy. He's out of control. He used a Wigglytuff. Losing matches is natural. You're going to lose matches. Second, it's not the end of the world if you get hacked. Hacks is a part of the game. I mentioned this earlier. Luck plays a huge role in this game. Nobody ever won a regional because they didn't get lucky. Stump won Oregon. He never missed a move with his Salamence, and none of his Salamence's moves were 100% accurate. And he brought Salamence to every single game. The odds of that are already really small. Same Oregon thing. We played in the finals, right? I got the second. You know what happened to me? I got a really lucky critical hit in Game 3. It really saved my ass. It happens to everybody. Everybody has a really lucky break. Rizzo made it to 2012 Worlds because I think it was Junpei or Yamamoto's Draco Meteor missed his Garchomp on the final turn. That's how he made it into the top 4 and then made it to top 2 because that Draco Meteor missed. Top 4, yeah, that's what made him in top 4. It's a big part of the game, guys. You can't control every single thing about this game because there is hacks. You just try to play your best and put yourself into the best situation you can. It's not the end of the world if you get hacked. Happens. You can't guarantee yourself you're going to go and win this tournament. Shitty things happen. Terrible luck happens. It's not the end of the world. Just relax. Understand it happened. Hope for the best. If you make a misplay, it's not the end of the world. It'll be the end of the world if you focus on it. Learn from it. That's the only thing you should think about a misplay. You just learn from it like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Now I know not to do that. Don't think about it again. Or just use it or only think about it like that because otherwise it's going to be dividing your attention for something that's not necessary. Not like, oh man, I would have been so good. I would have won if I just done this. No, it's going to waste your time. It's going to give you angst. It's just not a good thing. If you give up a lead, same thing. It's not the end of the world. Learn from it. Don't focus on it. Or even if you lose all of your matches, who cares? You're there for fun. Somebody has to go 0-7. Maybe multiple people never win a match because they drop before the 7th game. But go and play each match to have fun. Who cares if you're going to make top cut? You picked up the game for fun. Go play against some other people for fun. Maybe you'll see something you didn't know. Maybe you'll learn something even from those, that 0-7 game, Take notes. Pay attention. See what you like. Have fun. Laugh. Talk to your opponent. Also, guys, really gotta just grind it in. It's a game of predictions. From which Pokemon you bring, to your item choices, to your EVs, to everything. Those are all predictions on what you think you're going to face and how you're going to handle them. Don't be afraid to get into a game and make a prediction. If you think your opponent is going to power up punch his Gardevoir, and you're sure of it, like inside you're just like, I know what's going to happen. Go and punish him for it. Like, that's attack. Don't double protect on that turn kind of thing, you know? Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Play a lot. Play test a lot. Trust your instinct. Now, you know, sometimes it doesn't pan out. Nobody's perfect. But at the very least, at least you played your game. At least you lost as your own player. You're not like, well, it's probably safer to double protect, even though I'm pretty sure, or I got a pretty sneaking suspicion he's going to power punch. I'll double protect anyway. You double protect, he power punches himself, he sweeps the rest of your team. You're going to kick yourself for that. If you attack, that's what you thought was going to happen. You played off of that. You know, the rest of this game was made off of predictions, so you made one bad prediction, you know. Don't get cold feet once you get to the tournament. Everything you brought with you was already a prediction game. Keep playing those predictions. Don't be afraid to make that prediction. That's what's going to win you games. That's what's going to turn a lead, you know, into a win. That's what's going to turn, you know, if you're losing, into a lead. Those predictions. It's okay. Make that prediction. If you lose, you lost as yourself doing your best. That's the most important thing. You learn from it. Play some more later. But at least it's not like, I knew he was going to do that, and oh my God, what was I thinking? Play your game. Play you. Be you. Play the game. Have fun. Take deep breaths. It's just a game. Don't focus on your score. It's kind of a lot to think about now that I'm saying it all, but it's really important. Just keep it in the back of your mind and just go there and have fun. And as hokey as that sounds, and God, it sounds so hokey. Like, go there and have fun, guys. Like, that sounds terrible. It's going to keep you calm and enjoy the matches. If you get paired up against a strong opponent, think, I'm actually going to, you know, I have something to learn in this match. It's so cool. Like, maybe I win, maybe I lose. To be the best of that region, you got to pretty much beat everyone anyway. Go play him. If you're meant to win, you win. If not, you learn something, and you got a great match against a high-level opponent. That's awesome. Trust yourself. And guys, that's it for my tips for game day. Glad to see you guys back. Sorry if this video sucked. I'm in a hotel room. And I hope my mic, I left my real mic at home. I hope you guys can hear me well. But yeah. So, guys, if you guys are playing tomorrow, good luck. If you're done for the season, I hope you guys had a good season. If you guys are going to nationals, get ready, you know, prepare for that. That's coming up soon. 3-day event for the first time ever. Big. And no matter what, guys, don't forget, you play the game to have fun. That's really what it should boil down to. And yeah, hopefully, guys, I'll see you soon because I'll be making more videos as soon as I get back to California. Flying back tomorrow or the day after, I don't remember. After that, videos for you guys and probably really shitty ones because I always make shitty videos, but you guys seem to like be okay with them, so that's cool. See you guys later. Thanks for watching, and it's good to be back.